everyone for some more of my Feyenoord career mode here on FIFA 22. And this is the series finale. We are here in the Champions League final against Borussia Dortmund. And before we get started here, hopefully you guys have an awesome day today. Hopefully you guys doing well. And I do kind of have a big announcement to make. I was going to keep this a secret, but due to circumstances here, I figured I'd tell you guys anyway. But it's kind of interesting that we have drawn up against Borussia Dortmund in the final, because Borussia Dortmund is going to be my next career mode club. And as a matter of fact, the Borussia Dortmund career mode will be on FIFA 23, and it will be starting tomorrow. And I already have half of the first season recorded already, and I'm excited about it, and hopefully you guys are as well. But before we continue on here, hopefully you guys have an awesome day today. Hopefully you guys doing well. But we are going to recap here. I did show all the tables at the end of the last episode, but I'm just going to go through them anyway, starting with Eredivisie. You can see we ended up winning it by 13 points over second place Ajax. And Ajax had a pretty big gap over PSV, who has a big gap on AZ. So, kind of a little bit of gaps there going on amongst the top four. You can see Vitesse finishing in 5, which I believe they are playing in the 4th division of Dutch football due to financial irregularities, which is very sad to see. I know it's happened to several clubs in England, like Bury and Morecambe and clubs like that. But if relegation was a thing, Go Ahead Eagles and Sparta Rotterdam would be going down. The Orange Becker Trophy was won by us. We ended up beating Pek Zwolle 4-2 at the Johan Cruyff Stadium. Super Cup at the beginning of the season was won by us. We ended up beating Manchester City. Europa League was won by Arsenal. They ended up beating Sporting Lisbon 3-2. And the Conference League was won by RB Leipzig. They ended up taking Bruges to penalties, which I should actually reverse that. Club Bruges, fair play to them, taking Leipzig all the way to penalties. But unfortunately for the Belgium side, they ended up falling short of winning a trophy. But we are rolling with our strongest starting lineup here. Everybody is at least, which, oh, I need to change that. I do not want Grant playing this game. Who do I want? Right back, center back, right wing. I think I'm going to put Hall in there. But you can see our bench not looking too bad. Yeah, everybody on this team except for Arsnes is at least an 80 rating. Valemark will be my captain. He has been the most consistent player for me in this particular career mode. We are going to go ahead and save the changes, and without further ado, we are going to go ahead and play this game against German giant Borussia Dortmund. Partly clear skies at the London Stadium. You can see that this is back when Erling Haaland used to play for them. Of course, he plays for Man City now. Almas just signed for Napoli this season. They got Julian Weigl, Fran Beltran, Otavio. I've got Brad and Gabriel Martinelli. Longley and Mancini are the center backs. Kyle Walker-Peters playing at right back. That's an interesting signing. Simic, admittedly, I'm not too familiar with him. And Gregor Kobel in goal. And we are not going to... I am convinced that this game absolutely hates the black away kits. But having said that, we are not going to be wearing them here in this Champions League final. We will be wearing our home kits. That was back when Puma had those god-awful third kits out there for a while. But we're going to have both teams play with their home kits. But clear skies here at London Stadium. That's where West Ham United play. So without further ado, but yeah, I usually like to keep a secret who my next career mode club is going to be, except on certain occasions. And this is an occasion where, what are the odds that I was going to get Borussia Dortmund in the Champions League final, close off this career mode? So I figured, you know what, since I've already joined against Borussia Dortmund, this serves as a nice segue of letting you guys know that it will be the club that I'll be doing my next career mode on. And like I said, that's going to be on FIFA 23, not on FIFA 22.
The wait is over. There are few bigger days on the football calendar than Champions League final day. Fans are beginning to pour into the stadium, and the tension is palpable. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live here on EA TV. It is something very special indeed to make it to a UEFA Champions League final. Now these two teams are intent upon tasting
Borussia Dortmund, one-time Champions League winner. Feyenoord, one-time Champions League winner. One of these teams will be winning the second Champions League trophy.
It is Borussia Dortmund.
You can see how both teams got here. Fair play to Leverkusen for making it to the quarterfinals. Lazio making it all the way to the semis.
And now the Champions League final commences. This attack looks highly promising.
Ah, that's not a good cross.
Goalkeeper's ball. Not the best of crosses, really, was it?
Okay, let's try this again, Machado.
Now a decent position.
There we go. And of course, the captain scores the first goal here in Champions League final. And I should let you guys know that Pavlidis is the leading goal scorer in this competition. It is going to take, I believe, Elmas is leading goal scorer in this competition with 6 goals, which is 4 behind Pavlidis. So unless somehow Elmas scores 5 goals in this game, which I highly doubt, hopefully that won't be the case. Which, speaking of which, Pavlidis is going to go ahead and score.
So 2-0 now.
And I should let you guys, which we'll check out stats afterwards, but I'm just going to go ahead and say it. Pavlidis once again did not win the Eredivisie Golden Boot. That actually went to Ayase Ueda. So it was nice having a Feyenoord player win the Golden Boot in the Eredivisie after Pavlidis got robbed last year.
He's going to end his wonderful career at the...
But we're going to go ahead and jump to the sim.
The end of the season.
Oh, he's through and go here, Derek.
The net is staring him in the face.
Okay, let's see what Dortmund's bench look like. Got Bürki yet, Oscar Hill, Mahmoud Dahoud, Jared Bowen, Gonzalo Montiel, Ismail Benacer. Nice goal, and then they got Marco Reus. Beautiful goal by Pavlidis. This will probably be Marco Reus's last. Why did they mention Alderweireld? He's not even on the... Yeah, he's not even... Come on, we gotta get rid of the ball. Especially with Erling Haaland lurking in goal. Why are we back passing in our own end? Come on, Pavlidis, can we make it 4? He doesn't, but Machado does. The youth academy graduate I got by Tokyo Verdy career mode, which technically this Feyenoord career mode is a continuation of my Tokyo Verdy career mode. I knew he had to be on the score sheet at some point. That one hurts.
Goals in plentiful supply.
That one hurts. And to be honest with you, I can't really get mad at my team for that because Haaland is always at the right place at the right time. I can't really blame my defense for that.
Can he take advantage? Really good piece of
nice!
There. Well, flinging himself at it.
I kind of want to take this corner. Beautiful passing by my team, I do have to say that. I don't know about that corner. Yeah, that was not a good corner. There we go. And Pavlidis gets a hat-trick. And I'm just going to go ahead and just play until the end of the half.
Blistering first half display, and just look at that score.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question Pavlidis is going to get the golden boot here in the Champions League. I'm just going to go ahead and hang on to the ball. Bit of time wasting. Which of course people say that's what Newcastle United specializes in, whereas of course people rat on Newcastle for time wasting, which they do. As a Newcastle fan, I do have to admit that they do the bit of time wasting, but they act like Newcastle is the worst team for that. But yet when a bigger team, one of the big top 6 teams does it, nobody bats an eye. I'm getting tired of that. If you're going to be criticizing Newcastle for doing it, and rightfully so, start criticizing some of the bigger clubs too. And by bigger clubs, I mean the top 6. There we go. Normally it's the other team scoring right before halftime, but yet it's Ateki. Which I do have to say, I've been very happy with Ateki in this career mode. He's definitely more than made up for him being awful in my Darmstadt career mode. Okay, let's see. Arsnes. Do I want to replace him? Pedersen. I'm going to put Hall in there, and I'm going to put Hertius in there. Had a bit of saliva go down my throat. Not sound too gross, but that was very awkward.
He's using his strength to good effect.
Okay. Looks like we do have one hand on the trophy. Okay. Oh!
Well, it was a menacing attack, but tidied up.
Valamerk just did not have control of the ball there. Watch out for Holland. There's a very dangerous pass by Ahmed Nodzic.
Senesi.
Come on. Who's 45? Hurt? Ooh, good pass by Hertius. Boy, did I make a good substitution there.
Had to catch it perfectly, and didn't he just?
But yeah, I'm just going to let this play through. Holland's going to get one back. No, he's not. He skied it.
Good try.
Well, he took a chance there. And you have to say that was a great effort from that position.
Of course, but Martinelli with the press. You can take Jurgen Klopp out of the club, but you can't take the club out of yeah.
Now, counter-attacking possibilities here.
I mean, yeah. Jurgen Klopp may not be on this team anymore, but you can definitely see his influence on this team.
But no reward for them.
Yeah, it was all good until the final effort. It just shows how devastating they can be on the break, though.
Well, nicely
yeah, you can take Dortmund away from Jurgen Klopp, but you can't take Jurgen Klopp away from Dortmund, is what I meant to say.
Well, we're inside the final quarter.
I'd say our team looks pretty good. This is definitely among the lowest rated teams I've taken to a Champions League final, but I mean, it doesn't really, he's going to get a goal here, which I'm not even nervous about that. But it is going to be, unless they manage to score 6 goals here in the next 10 minutes. But yeah, our team, come on, Pavlidis.
And he's taken it away.
Watch the time.
Mauro Junior. Seal.
Can we get one more here?
Evangelos.
Okay, Valamerk, can he put the icing on the cake? Yes, he can.
We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest. And as they restart the game, it's fair to say the gulf in quality between the two sides has been huge.
Nice. Let's keep the ball now, and Feyenoord will be winning their 2nd Champions League title. And the whistle blows, and that's all she wrote. What a good performance by Feyenoord. I do have to say, like I just said earlier, no more than 2 minutes ago, this is one of the lowest rated teams I've taken to a Champions League final, but that was probably one of the best performances I've seen from any of my teams that I've taken to a Champions League final. I'm thoroughly impressed with this team.
Well, it's the night of their lives, and they're determined to enjoy.
Yeah, I'm very impressed with this Feyenoord team.
Well, they have to make the most of this, don't they? It's a great feat. What an achievement from them.
And this is only my 2nd career mode that I've done. Well, the 2nd Dutch team I've done a career mode with on camera. I've done Go-Ahead Eagles for both FIFA 17 and FIFA 22. But this is only the 2nd Dutch club that I've done a career mode with. And I do want to do more with
The Champions League winners.
The Eredivisie. I wouldn't mind doing a Vitesse career mode. I wouldn't mind. Honestly, I would love to do one with Herenveen or Groningen. I probably don't want to do one with any of the bigger clubs like Ajax or AZ. I mean, they've had enough success as it is. The only reason why I did Feyenoord is because they were the most appealing of the job offers that I got from my time at Tokyo Verdy. And they haven't really had, other than a few seasons ago when they won the Eredivisie under Arne Slot, they really haven't had a whole lot of success in recent memory.
They deserve it.
Just mainly been either PSV or Ajax that's had the most success over the recent years. And you could argue to some extent AZ and Twente, which I do believe FC Twente ended up getting relegated at one point, but they had success back in the day too. But yeah, Feyenoord was the most appealing to me out of the job offers. I did get one from PSV. Well, the job openings. I wasn't offered a job, but it was job openings. There's a job opening for Feyenoord, Ajax, AZ, PSV, and there was even one from Utrecht, which I didn't take the Utrecht one, but yeah, like I said many times before, and I'll say it again, whenever you go for job listings and that, and you see a club, they're not offering you the job. They are merely having a potential job opening. You have to apply for the job and keep your fingers crossed that they come back and offer you a contract. But if you see the listing on the thing, that's not them offering you. If that was the case, as soon as you click on a club, you would immediately get a contract offer. But that's not how it works. You have to wait a couple days until you get an email from the club. But, do I want to do post-match? Yeah, let me do post-match real quick. Have I really been recording for almost 20 minutes already? Doesn't seem like it. Good thing is I don't have much longer. This video probably won't be, not even probably 10 minutes left, so. But we are going to go ahead and do the post-match. I'm very happy with that performance.
Got time for a couple of questions?
Borussia Dortmund looked difficult opponents to be facing in the final, but the 6-goal margin told its own story. Could you have whispered anything better today? Let's say we've grown up as a team, which didn't bump up morale. Suddenly you're looking down on the world from the top of a very tall mountain. The trouble is an incredible achievement. Can you believe it? And my team has, I mean, at times they've got kind of sloppy, but they have given everything. Pavlidis can lead this team to great things. You see both Pavlidis and the squad are in very happy morale. But yeah, we're just going to show off stats here real quick. Like I said before, Ueda ended up getting the golden boot here in the Eredivisie. He also got the most goals in the Orange Becker. But Miyagi with the most assists for us, he was only one behind Anthony. And Bilo, 2 clean sheets behind Gorter for Ajax. You can see Pex Vola having 3 goalkeepers getting clean sheets in this competition. That's insane. No wonder why they made the final. Most assists for us was Till and Ilkan. And like I said before, Ueda was the leading goal scorer. Here are the stats for the Super Cup in case you guys care. Champions League, Bilo with the most clean sheets with 7, which is 3 ahead of Marchesin, which is awesome to see. A trio of players on top of the assister leaderboard. Valamark Machado with 7 and Till with 5. And then Pavlidis, by a country mile, the leading goal scorer ahead of Ozyman, who, along with Till and Vlahovic, ended up getting 9. And just for curiosity, I do want to check out the Japanese league here real quick. And I do apologize if you hear the dogs. Okay, let's see how our old club Tokyo Verdy did. Finished 4th. Well, they only played 4 games, so they didn't finish 4th. They're currently 4th. And the Vespas, Fukuoka, continuing to slide down the table after an impressive first season. But just to recap objectives, which I don't know why there's not a check mark here. There should be. We've already accomplished that. We did the one with youth development, we did one for brand exposure, and we done the European treble, so to speak. Show you youth academy, which there should only be 3 people. Anybody in particular want to look at, you can go ahead and pause the video. And I'm also going to be showing just real quickly transfer history. Not really a whole lot happening. Just a trio of players going out on loan. Everybody else you've seen. Of course, most of the money came from the Sinistera deal to PSG, which, like I said several times before, I could have got a lot more from him had I known he was on a release clause. But you can see Machado and Senesi, as well as Pedersen, being an 85. Barlow is our highest rated player at an 88. Most goals, Pavlidis 30 goals, 4 assists through 37. Yewaita actually playing more games, which is interesting. 28 and 4, 32 goal involvements and 39. Very good from him. And again, if there's anybody in particular you want to go and take a look at, you can go ahead and pause the video. Can't really say there's really anybody on this team that was lacking. I think once I got rid of Sinistera, it made my team much more balanced, in my opinion. Which Junior is an awesome player because he's not only can he play at left back, but he can also play at left mid, and he can also play as a cam. Ahmed Hozic grown by 4. Good growth from him. Yeah, both Essier and Grant are retiring at the end of the season. A lot of these players I just didn't get, either I just promoted from the youth academy or I just didn't get a loan offer for them. Trost with 4 clean sheets and 8 appearances. For his rating, he's been awesome. Barlow not nearly as successful, 17 and 44, so... But we're going to go ahead and look at attributes. Again, if there's anybody in particular you want to look at, you can go ahead and pause the video. But as we look through the attributes and that, I do have to say, this... I mean, I do stand by what I said before. This is among the clumsiest teams I've ever managed. It just seems like any time my team went to make a play, they'd be falling on their ass on the pitch. But having said that, though, this really was not all that bad of a career mode. I mean, I've done pretty much 1 3/4 seasons with this club, but this is a pretty awesome team here. Can't say little team because you can see they won the Champions League final, and Feyenoord is among the biggest clubs in Dutch football alongside PSV and Ajax, so this definitely was not a minnow or by any stretch of imagination, but then again, because they are not in a top 5 league, of course they get scrutinized a little bit more. See some of our young players. I'm really interested to see what Ignacio Sanz's stats look like. You can see Machado's stats. I ended up graduating him from the Tokyo Verde Youth Academy. Which, those are very good stats for Suns. Miyagi kind of inconsistent, but when the occasion called for it, he rose to it, so can't really criticize him too much. Ueda has been an awesome backup striker. You could argue at some points he's been a better striker amongst Pavlidis, but Pavlidis, in my opinion, has been the better one, despite sometimes him struggling as well. But I want to take a look at the news feed real quick. You can see that is, I believe that is Valamark because I see the armband on. Russo set for... I didn't see him. Then you can see Leipzig. At least one German club won a European title. And let me look at my career here at Borussia Dortmund real quick, which part of my career technically is from Tokyo Verde. You can see we won 32 out of 35 games in the first season. Wait, we didn't get manager... Did we get manager of the year at all? Nope. You see, we won 46 out of the 52 games we played here, so pretty good win percentage. And of course, that biggest defeat 5-0 against Fukuoka, and also the 9-1 win against Fukuoka was both at the Levain Cup semifinals in my first season. But there we go. That is it for this particular career mode. I will be looking at job openings off camera, and I may or may not continue this further. But that won't be for a while because, like I said, I'm going to be starting my Borussia Dortmund career mode tomorrow. So hopefully you guys looking forward to that. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this Feyenoord career mode with me. I had a blast doing this. And hopefully you guys looking forward to what lies ahead with my Borussia Dortmund career mode in FIFA 23. But thank you guys so much for watching this. And I will see you guys again next time.